Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and right now I have like a bland little scene here, and what I'm going to be doing for this video is my top games of 2014, so I don't want to set them out yet, so that way you have to watch the video and be miserable the whole time. But before I get started, I just have a handful of games I want to talk about, but 2014, YouTube-wise, has been a good year for me. It's when I went Big Sexy went big time with mainly just the Xbox One stuff, so I want to try and keep doing that because that's what people seem to like the most. And it's been fun. I'm upgrading my stuff, and I have a lot of different things now than what I did before, and just how it's just neat running a YouTube channel. And I do have to thank everyone over I think like 1,050 subscribers now. That's really cool. Some people that are good and have like tens of thousands of stuff, they started out, just slowly like 50 to 100 at a time. And that Xbox One, I really wanted to get that, and I knew people would want to see that, but that was really what put me on the map. So I'm thankful about that. But I like how, on this channel at least, the comments are always positive or just average. They're not stupid and trolls and idiots and people like that, because that's really what brings gamers down. Is I don't know if that's just what gamers are these days or just a popular channel, because any popular channel just seems so trashy anymore with the comments. But so I do enjoy the good good quality on my channel with both my viewers and hopefully what I'm doing. So let me just get started here. Got a stack of games, and the first one I want to talk about is Madden 15, and that's kind of surprising because we know at this point EA is pretty disappointing, and this is actually a game that doesn't disappoint. And this was a game I didn't want to get. I don't buy sports games every year anymore, but I don't even think I did play a demo. I think I just went ahead and got this game because I heard such good things about it. The graphics were really impressive. It plays so good. That was the only thing I didn't really like about Madden 25 is it didn't play that great. Like I don't know, just it didn't feel as smooth. This game feels just plays so nice. The graphics are basically rivaling MLB The Show. So EA finally did something good for once. This actually feels like a worthy upgrade. Before this, probably Madden 13 on the Xbox 360 would have been the best Madden to date. This definitely takes the cake. So it's a must-have, and it's a sports game, so it loses value pretty quickly. I don't know, who knows what Madden 16 will be, if it'll be any good, but this is definitely one worth owning. Next up would be Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm kind of iffy about this game. I mean, I play it a lot, so that's why it's on my list. Because even if the game is frustrating, if you play it, and that's probably what I play the most, it's kind of it has to have some value. You can see the big focus on campaign. I just started the campaign. It is really good. It's kind of weird when the campaign is actually better than the multiplayer, and I believe that's just due to this new exo suit and all the emotions. They're kind of unnecessary. This game honestly would have done better if this was Titanfall. If this game was Titanfall, that would have just been, because that game, being a new game, this would have blew it out of the water. But for Call of Duty, it just doesn't play right. It's still fun, but it's just, I actually go back to Ghost now, even though that game was so terrible. I like the Ghost style, I like the more tactical. This is just all over the place, like, Halo, almost. I got my little receipt, not much to show in these games, so I don't know if I'll even be opening them up. So let me move on to the next one. And I should say, this is my list of games, so if there's some that aren't here, I mean, they're either games I didn't play, or, you might like some games, but this is my list of just ones that I think you guys should get. And some are ones I don't own, so let me just put these here for you to look at. Hopefully you didn't see my list, because that ruins it. Horizon 2, Forza Horizon 2. I played the demo. It's really good. It's basically the same as Forza Motorsport 5, but a little more arcadey. The handling is still really good, but you can dial it down if you don't want to fight the wheel too much. If you're using a wheel, it plays great on a wheel, by the way. Graphics are great, really good storyline. Motorsport 5 got, boring and just wasn't that much. So the game's great, especially because you can get it really cheap now, but Horizon 2 is a really good game. Again, I don't have it to show you, but it looks like from on Amazon you can buy it used right now for $39, and you can get it new for $44.99. So, you go to Walmart and get a price match for that. That's a really good deal. It's a fun game, trust me. Definitely one of the better racers out there, at least on the Xbox One. And my next game on the list is Grand Theft Auto 5, which is another game I currently don't own, but there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to be a phenomenal game because I had the 360 and the PS3 versions of Grand Theft Auto 5. Love the story. I do want to see some DLC, storyline-based DLC, but hopefully that'll come in the future. But the game itself, great story. I didn't care too much for the online. Maybe there's more people wanting to play on the Xbox One, and maybe more people that it can handle per like map might make it more fun. But Grand Theft Auto 5, you can't go wrong. Of course, they have the new first-person mode, greatly upgraded graphics. I didn't even mind the 360 graphics. It was just the screen tearing and the frame rate was kind of unbreakable. Like, broke the game, I should say. Especially like when you were in the submarine missions with the water, just it would really slow it down. So let me put these off to the side. Next game up definitely has to be the Halo Master Chief Collection. Now, this is iffy too, because this just seems how the games are these days. The game is good because it's Halo. I'm not caring too much for the way Halo is going, but this is old school Halo. This is Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you know what you're getting with those games if you played them before, and if you never played them before, well, you're definitely going to enjoy them. Now, the multiplayer aspect, it does work. I've only had a few matches that didn't work, but it does take way too long to find players still. And I don't like I don't like how it's in playlist form. Like, I'm always playing on the same 5 or 10 maps, and there's supposed to be over 100 maps. But like if you play SWAT or if you play the Halo Anniversary, it's like always the same ones. You can't get even ones that have other games. I would rather just have a portal to each multiplayer and just play it on an old multiplayer menu, but I guess that's not how they wanted to do this. And then you get your Nightfall and your beta access, which I already have, but I haven't. I played the early access, which is on my channel, but I haven't played the new one. I downloaded it, so I'll probably check it out later today. I believe the price for this is like $49.99. It was $44.99. I guess for that price, it's kind of them admitting that the game is kind of broken. But even just campaign-wise, for those 4 games, it's still worth it. Plus, I'm pretty sure anyone that played the game from when it launched to like December 20th maybe, supposedly it said that they're supposed to get a remastered version of ODST, which is also a great Halo. So for that price, and if the multiplayer Halo 5 beta access, it's still worth it, especially if you're a Halo fan. Definitely worth it. And this one might be a little bit surprising, but I really like Rocksmith 2014. Of course, we don't have Guitar Heroes or rock bands. I think all we have now is Just Dance, and anyone that's into rock, and the good old axe thrashers. I don't think Just Dance is going to cut it for you. So here we go, Rocksmith. Really great songs. That was when I saw the DLC for this game. I was like, I don't like DLC, but the songs were so good that I'm just thinking, well, I could probably put $100 into DLC. And, hopefully we can focus there, but if not, there's some. There we go. You can tell some really good songs, and there, as it says, many more there are. Sadly, I only got to play this one time, but I have to say that it works perfectly. It's all I would expect. I hook up my guitar, it tunes it as good as my tuner. It picks up the notes. There's no accidents. It can detect the palm mute. It's very accurate, so I'm impressed with it. I look to playing it more and hopefully learning some songs and getting better at guitar. But anyone that likes guitar, you got to get this. And if you have a guitar, you got to get it if you want to learn to play. I mean, it's tailor-made to you, so I think I played like the Trooper on like 6% difficulty, and it was fun just playing those couple of notes because you kind of learn where the song's at, and then you build off of it, and it'll speed up how you're playing throughout the game. It's really adaptive, really cool. I know I'm getting a little long-winded, but I'm just trying to describe a little bit about all these games if you haven't seen it, because this is my custom list, and I'm giving you my custom reasons why I like these games. And I have 2 honorable mentions for the year. Titanfall is a really, really good game. I didn't like it when I saw it, but I ended up buying it for the 360. It's such a fun game, really cool idea. No campaign that was pretty bad. I mean, those campaign-like missions, at least you got achievements for them, but they were just regular old multiplayer games there. It's a really good game though, so I had to get it on the Xbox One. It plays wonderful. It can get a little repetitive just because everyone can get a Titan, so it's not like a score streak, which I like. but at the same time, sometimes there'll be 3 or 4 Titans, and it feels like all you do is you get your Titan on the battlefield, and there's so many other Titans that you end up getting your Titan destroyed that quickly. So, it is a good game. Hopefully they make another one and they make it better. It's really cheap. I mean, I got the season pass for like $6 on sale. This game might only go for 15 to 20. Even Microsoft sells it digitally really cheap. So if you have the money, get it. You know, build up the community. There's like 2,000 or 3,000 people playing it, but I really like this game. So, and my other honorable mention, let me pull these games back in here, is Destiny, which I don't have that game either, and for all the reasons I'll explain. But I did play the beta and then the demo on the, I believe it was the Xbox 360, because I just wanted to see how it looked on last gen. It's a really good game. It plays very nicely. Really the ideal FPS, everything you'd want, good graphics. Like, I just like how the game looks. Really good soundtrack, neat characters, but the big area, just the story is bland, and you could just tell that from the beta. And for those reasons, I was like, you know, I didn't have any expectations. This game, I didn't like it. I played the beta. I love it. Just loved it. How you can customize your guy and that grind, that you actually want the grind to improve your character. But then just from what I saw, I was like, you know, this is a game I'll pay $20 for. And I've seen it close to that. And maybe once it gets around there, then I'll be more than happy to buy it. But in the meantime, if you have the money or you can find it cheap enough, I surely suggest getting that game. You know, you might, if you have enough games, then it's worth the few hours you can get out of it. I just can't picture you coming back to that game every single day like a Call of Duty. But hopefully, again, Destiny will get sorted out, and that game will get better as well. And there's some games I didn't mention because I haven't played them or just don't know enough about them. So if you have your favorite game, Far Cry 4 has really good reviews, so I'm sure, you know, people would like to see that game. The Metro Collection I played, I can't remember, it might have been called Last Light on the PS3. It was a good game. I believe that one's highly rated on the Xbox One. Wolfenstein, the game was also highly rated. So there's plenty of other games out there, but these are just the ones I have, and the ones I've played at least, that I know are good, and I think you should get them. So here's the 2015. Hopefully I continue to have a good time on my channel and keep up the good videos. All the support helps me buy more games and improve my equipment and just have more of a reason to keep doing it. So, just trying to milk that last few words to try and make me look like I'm really professional here. But I think I'll just go ahead and end the video now. Anything you want to say or whatever, just put it in the comments. And I appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next video.